How's it going, y'all? It's Professor Bryson. Today we have a lesson on why you gotta stop smoking fucking weed. That shit is terrible for you. But I'm going to give a in-depth lesson. Is my mic even on? Oh yeah, it is on. Alright, but I'm gonna give you guys an in-depth lesson on why you should stop smoking weed. I'll start off even with my story with weed. As a weed boy around the ages of 15, I was at this graduation party, and some guys, some gals were smoking weed in a circle, and so as you do, I decided to smoke with them. And then I got high for the first time. And oh my Lanta, it was the most. I felt like I was elevating, brother. That's pretty much the story. There is a lot of other stories, but I'm not going to give them all today. We're just going to start with that, though. But we're going to create a little diagram about why you should stop smoking weed. So let's say this, right? Let's say this is you. You're just, a chill guy living life. Oh, I meant to make him happy. Fuck. Make our brush a little smaller. You're just a chill guy, right? And you're happy, man. You're smiling. You enjoy life. And then let's say one day some other guys walk up to you, right? And these guys are a little more, wild. They're a little more crazy. And they're frowny. We'll make two of them. These guys are not happy. They do not enjoy their lives. So they see you, a frowny guy or a happy guy, and think, wow, how can we turn this smiley guy into a frowny guy like us? So what they're going to do is they're going to grab Mary Jane and they're going to be smoking it, right? And as they're smoking it, they're going to offer you it. They're going to say, I'm not going to write that out, but they're going to say, want a hit? And then you, as a smiley guy, is going to think, I probably shouldn't do this. My mommy told me not to do that. That smoking is bad. But at the same damn time, you're going to think, but I wonder what it feels like to get high. I've never actually done it before, so I kind of want to try it. So, of course, let's be honest, you're going to try it. And I'm going to restart this diagram so we can explain a different part of it. So you're going to try smoking, right? And the worst part, I'll spoil it, man. It feels pretty good. It's not going to feel like terrible or nothing. Or, I mean, everyone has a different experience. My experience is pretty good, but everyone has a different experience, of course. But most likely, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to feel pretty good. Maybe one day I'll go into a video more describing it, but that's not even the point of this video. The point is, you're going to enjoy it. And this is where the actual diagram comes in. Your levels of happiness, let's say on average, right? They're at this level, right? You're going to smoke weed, and your levels of happiness are going to spike up to here, just above your current level of happiness. Or actually, the first time it's going to be like way crazy high, right? So it's going to get way up here. You're going to get high. So we are right here. You are very high. You feel amazing. And essentially, man, you're going to go through that night, that day, whatever it is, right? And eventually, you're going to fall back down to here. So now we are here. You're going to be back into your neutral state, right? But then, a day's going to pass, a week's going to pass. The next time when you get offered to smoke, or maybe you buy your own weed this time, you're going to smoke again, and you're going to get up here. You're probably going to get around to the same point, but let's just say just below. So now you've smoked twice, and pretty much it's going to be around this thing. You're going to feel just as happy. But when you come down this time, you're going to feel just below your current level of happiness. So now, this line right here, this resting happiness, your resting happiness is going to be like here. It's going to be down a little bit. And this graphic is fucking terrible, but we're just going to have to work with it, right? your resting happiness, your resting happiness is going to be down a little bit. And so, what are you going to do to try to get your happiness back up? You're going to smoke again, of course. So now you're going to smoke again, but you're not going to get as high. You're going to be just a little below. But then once again, once the high is over, you're going to go even lower. So now you're way below. And of course, right, it's going to take more than just 3 times really to feel this. This is more of the course of like smoking consistently. But even too, you kind of feel it pretty quickly. It's not going to take that long. So you kind of start to see get the point, right? As you get high, you keep getting lower and lower and lower. And so essentially, man, you're getting high. You're moving up the chart, and then you're going down the chart, and it's continuing to go up and down, up and down, up and down. To where essentially, man, your happiness levels are very low now. Your resting happiness is in the gutter. You're at all the way down below. I'm gonna reset the chart now. Yeah, your resting happiness is gonna be very low, which is a terrible thing. You don't want to be sad, just resting, chilling. So now when you're in this state though of constantly feeling like you're sad, you're gonna want to keep smoking. And so that's how smoking gets you. You're basically trapped. And so, ooh, I want to make the point too. A guy who's happy, right? Who doesn't smoke, he has a healthy brain. He is gonna go through sadness. He's gonna go through different emotions. He's gonna live a full life. He's not only gonna be happy necessarily. But a guy who smokes, right? He is gonna almost always be either happy because he's smoking or sad because he's not smoking. And so in return, he's basically just always in a limbo of sadness and happiness. And eventually speaking, even too, if you smoke for a very long time, at some point, man, you just don't even feel anything. Even getting high doesn't make you happy anymore, so you kind of really get stuck. I think honestly, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I just want to say, man, smoking, you don't want to be this guy on the right. You don't want to be the guy who constantly smokes to feel happy. You want to be the guy on the left who just doesn't smoke and he goes through sadness, he goes through things, but ultimately he's happier because he doesn't need the smoking to feel happy. He just feels happiness from doing his day to day routine, doing his life. And so, if there's anything like you can take from this video from Professor B, is don't smoke. Even if you are going to smoke too, just realize, man, doing it in any type of routine, doing it in any type of consistency will hold you back in life. But ultimately, too, man, everyone's different. Some people maybe honestly can handle smoking. It really does help them or aid them in some way. While other people, man, they can't even smoke one time without it being completely derailing their whole life. So you got to realize what type of person you are. But ultimately, man, if you've never even tried it, and especially if you're already finding success in life, man, just don't try it. There's no point. It's not gonna really aid anything. It's not gonna add to your life. But yeah, man, I'm a yapper, so I'm gonna cut myself off before I keep going. But thank you for watching. If you ever get tempted to smoke weed or try to remember this video, yeah, and that's it. I love you. Goodbye. Have a good day.